Welcome back to 10 Things You Didn't Know About Yesterday. Today we delve into a pressing and somber topic that has touched lives globally in 2024: natural disasters. From devastating earthquakes to ferocious hurricanes and destructive landslides, this year has witnessed an alarming array of disasters. These catastrophes have left behind trails of destruction and heartbreak, affecting millions around the world. But there's an even more disturbing dimension to this saga: the profound influence of climate change. Join us as we explore how climate change is intensifying natural disasters, reshaping our planet, and what that means for our future. Today, we're uncovering 10 shocking impacts of these calamities in 2024. Stay tuned as we break down the complex interplay between natural forces and human actions, revealing insights you probably didn't know about yesterday's news. 1. Noto Earthquake. The year 2024 began tragically for the residents of Japan's Noto Peninsula, with a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake occurring on New Year's Day, initiating a series of strong aftershocks that continued over the next several days. This seismic activity was compounded by heavy snowfall, which exacerbated the disaster's impact by hindering rescue operations. The earthquake caused significant geological uplift, raising some areas by as much as 13 feet. The destruction was extensive, with about 84,000 homes damaged and an estimated repair cost of up to $17.6 billion. The human toll was also severe, with 281 lives lost and many more people injured. 2. Spanish floods. On October 29th, Valencia, a province in southeastern Spain, experienced catastrophic flooding when 20 inches of rain fell in just 8 hours. The floods devastated the coastal city of Valencia and surrounding areas, transforming streets into rivers and displacing vehicles with the sheer force of the water. The event resulted in the deaths of 216 people, nearly half of whom were over the age of 70. The NASA Earth Observatory attributed the extreme rainfall to a high-altitude, low-pressure weather system isolated from the jet stream due to a cold front colliding with warm Mediterranean air. The aftermath saw public outrage over what was perceived as insufficient warning and inadequate response from emergency services, culminating in protests during a visit by King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, who were met with mud thrown by distraught survivors. 3. Uganda garbage landslide. In Uganda's capital, Kampala, a massive landslide at the Katizi garbage dump in August forced approximately 1,000 people to evacuate their homes. This dump, visible from satellite imagery and nestled close to residential areas, succumbed to the pressures of torrential rain, causing a significant part of the trash mountain to collapse. This event tragically highlighted the risks of living in proximity to waste disposal sites. The landslide resulted in 35 confirmed fatalities, with 28 individuals still missing at the time of the report. The efforts to find survivors were desperate and highlighted the severe human impact of the disaster. 4. Hurricane Helene. Late September witnessed the devastating force of Hurricane Helene as it made landfall in Florida and tore through Georgia, both Carolinas, Virginia, Tennessee, and Alabama. Regarded as the deadliest hurricane since Katrina, Helene's impact was profound, with the storm leaving a trail of destruction across the southeastern United States. Over 230 people were reported dead in the aftermath, and the damage to infrastructure was extensive. North Carolina's Governor, Roy Cooper, remarked on the unprecedented magnitude of the storm, noting the intense and unexpected water flows in rivers across the state. The hurricane's aftermath saw prolonged recovery efforts due to the widespread power outages and flooding. 5. India landslide. The monsoon season brought immense hardship to the Wayanad district in Kerala, India, in July, when 22 inches of rain fell over 2 days, triggering deadly landslides. The landslides were particularly severe in small villages situated on steep hillsides, affecting many residents who worked in local tea plantations. The initial death toll by early August was reported to be 392, with 150 people missing. 2 villages, Mundakai and Choralmala, known for their scenic beauty, were almost completely destroyed by the landslide that traveled several miles from a nearby mountaintop, following the path of the Iruvani-Fuza River. The recovery and identification of bodies continued for weeks, with some victims only identifiable through DNA testing. 6. Indonesian Volcano. Mount Lewatobi-Laki-Laki on Indonesia's Flores Island erupted in early November, projecting ash and lava thousands of feet into the air and affecting villages within a few miles of the volcano. This eruption prompted the Indonesian Center for Volcanology and Geological Disaster Mitigation to mandate a complete evacuation within a 4-mile radius due to the dangers posed by the volcanic activity. Despite some advance warnings of the potential eruption, the sudden disaster resulted in the deaths of at least 10 people. Additional footage from the scene captured the extent of the destruction, including homes engulfed in flames and landscapes covered in ash. 7. Typhoon Yagi. Typhoon Yagi struck multiple Asian countries in early September, with Vietnam suffering the most severe impact. The typhoon brought heavy rainfall that led to flash floods and landslides, culminating in a total death toll of 600 across the affected regions. Vietnam alone accounted for half of these fatalities. One tragic incident in the village of Long Nu in Vietnam's Lao Cai province illustrated the severity of the situation, where intense rainfall triggered a landslide that killed nearly a third of the village's population. 8. Drought in Zambia. Zambia experienced an acute drought starting in January 2024, which led to significant agricultural and energy production challenges due to reduced water levels in the Kariba Dam. This drought, described as the worst in 30 years during the growing season, prompted the Zambian president to declare a national disaster. The drought's persistence into November threatened the complete shutdown of hydroelectric power production from the dam, dramatically affecting daily life across Zambia with severe electricity rationing. 9. Ethiopian Landslide. 2 major landslides struck Ethiopia's Gofa zone in July, following intense rainfall. These landslides devastated several villages, leading to a reported 257 deaths within days of the event, with expectations that the death toll could rise significantly. Thousands were evacuated from the affected area as ongoing rains posed further risks. Survivors faced grim conditions as they searched through mud for missing loved ones, with one woman tragically losing 4 of her children to the disaster. 10. Las Vegas heat. An extreme heat wave during the summer of 2024 resulted in unprecedented temperatures in Las Vegas, with average daily temperatures reaching new record highs. This prolonged period of intense heat was linked to 491 heat-related deaths, a significant increase from the previous year. The Clark County coroner highlighted the impact of the heat wave, noting that substance abuse was a contributing factor in many of the deaths among younger victims. As we've seen today, the impact of natural disasters in 2024 has been both profound and heartbreaking. From the seismic shocks in Japan to the devastating floods in Spain and beyond, each event tells a story of resilience and tragedy. But amid the ruins and the reports, there lies a spirit of unwavering human strength, a reminder that in the face of nature's might, our compassion and solidarity are the most powerful forces we wield. Thank you for joining us on 10 Things You Didn't Know About Yesterday. We hope this episode not only informed you, but also inspired you to learn more and perhaps find ways to help those in need. Remember, understanding our past and present is crucial as we strive to build a safer, more resilient future. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Your engagement helps us bring these important stories to light. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and take care of each other. Check out our previous episodes to uncover more fascinating facts you might not know. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.